Hey Capricorn, welcome to May 2018. I apologize that this is a few days late. We did just finally move to North Carolina the beginning of this month. I didn't get here until May 3rd, and we've just been unpacking boxes and I've been job searching. So it's been an eventful last couple days. So yeah, that's why this is a little bit late, but better late than never, right? So, okay, I have your cards dealt out and we're just gonna get right into it. Here we go. Oh, I'm sitting on the floor in front of one of our fireplaces that's blocked off. On top of, I have a whole setup with boxes and my cards are on top of this like shelf that's meant for something else. So it's a pretty rigged situation here, so I apologize for that. But next month I'm planning to do my readings on the beach, so that'll be very exciting, so stay tuned for that. Okay, so here we go with your reading. Let me angle this a little bit and zoom it in here. Okay, so this is how it laid out facing me. So I'm just going to rotate this around so you can see what it actually looks like for you. So it feels like you're feeling a little off balance or not like yourself in the beginning of this month. Yeah, so we have let me tell you what the cards are. So I have Temperance, which is the 14th card in the Major Arcana, which is Temperance. So, and then we have Six of Swords in reverse, the 21st card in the Major Arcana, the World, and the 15th card in the Major Arcana, which is the Devil. So this feels like a very significant time. Not to mention that Uranus, the planet Uranus, is shifting signs into Taurus. I'm sure if you're into tarot, you are probably most likely also into astrology and all of that fun stuff. So I'm sure you've been hearing about Uranus a lot lately. Uranus is shifting signs into Taurus, and it shifts signs every, whoa, that's very close. It shifts signs every 7 years or so. So the fact that it's shifting signs in the middle of this month, it'll officially be in Taurus May 15th, but it's not like as soon as May 15th hits, it's like, okay, we're in this energy. It's like, no, we are experiencing these energies now, and we'll continue to experience these kind of energies for the next 7 years. So it's a little rattling at first, but that Uranus moving into Taurus has to do with a lot of things, but specifically for this reading, it feels like how are you valuing yourself within certain situations? I know that Capricorns are really, really hard workers, and they love to just continue to climb the ladder of success. So how are you valuing yourself and your time and your energy within those circumstances? So that's just something to really consider as we go through the next 7 years, and and especially in this month as well. So So the month kind of starts out a little off balance here. I feel like you're not feeling like yourself, and I feel like the reason is there's something that you're leaving behind this month. It feels like the closing of a chapter, but you're having a hard time letting go of the baggage that was attached to what it is that you are leaving behind. So maybe you are fearing that what you're going into next isn't going to work for you, or maybe you're trying to keep one foot in the door, still in the door of whatever you are leaving behind, as like a just in case kind of thing. Maybe you're holding on to the drama and the stress and the hardships of what you worked so hard on at whatever it was in the past that you're leaving behind, and like you're still holding on to it, like it still belongs to you. Like you are trying to stay prepared for what's coming up next. But this is saying that it's not like that coming up. That's not what's going on here. That's not really the case coming up. So it feels like the middle of the month, probably around May 15th or so, when Uranus shifts signs into Taurus, you are learning to release those burdens. So like here, it's like you're still looking back, you're still holding on to the baggage, and you're unsure or you're a little freaked out about this new venture you're about to go on, or what you're leaving behind. You're kind of second guessing. You're unsure. You're not feeling like yourself. Things kind of feel like they're hanging in the balance. Things kind of feel like they're upside down right now, and you're trying to gain your footing, but you're having a hard time, and you keep looking back in the past of all the drama and all the hardship, and you're wondering, like, can I go through that again? Can I go through that again? But it's saying that you don't have to go through that again. Because we have the World here, and she's saying, like, when you let go of the burdens of your past, you know, moving forward, like, this next adventure will be a lot easier. This next adventure will not be as daunting as what you were going through in the past, whatever you're leaving behind. You know, and this I also kind of see as saying farewell, like an official farewell to whatever it is you're leaving behind. So maybe in the middle of the month, towards the end of the month, is when you're actually officially, like, if this, I'm thinking of like a job here. So if this is a job, I feel like this, you're leaving your past job and you're going to your new job right around this time. Or, you know, you may be going on vacation before you move into your next job. But there's definitely a chapter closing. 21, the 21st card in the Major Arcana it's the last card in the Major Arcana portion of the deck. And that is a very significant completion phase for you. So I feel like it's like you've worked very hard to get where you are now, and, you know, it's all gravy now. It's all gravy. You know, you've worked really hard, and success, only success awaits for you. And it's not going to be as difficult as it has been. You've put in all the work and the stress and the time in the past, and now it's like it's time to kind of relax, let go of the stress and the burdens, you know, drop these bags, drop these swords, which swords represent communication, thoughts, ideas. So I feel like you're holding on to certain ideals, or, you know, maybe they're thoughts of, you know, what other people have thought about you in the past, and maybe you are holding on to thoughts that aren't good for you, that could be like negative thinking, burdens, all of that fun stuff. So you're leaving all of that behind. And if you haven't, like, that would be my focus for this month for you, is to really work on saying goodbye to that part of yourself. Saying goodbye to these burdens that you've been carrying, and feeling like you have to continue to bust your ass moving forward. We have the Devil here after the World, and it's kind of saying you're going to be tempted in other directions, like whatever it is that you're leaving behind and moving forward. It seems like that's the way to go, but it's also saying that, you know, as you continue on to your next chapter, you are going to be tempted to try to level up again. And it's kind of saying, or you may be tempted to go back to what you were doing before. And this made me think of this quote about the devil. It's like, better the devil you know than the devil you don't. So it's like it's easier to be comfortable dealing with the devil you know. So devil you know being like the stress and the drama and, you know, troublesome situations. It's more comfortable to deal with the stresses that you are used to dealing with than it is to put yourself into situations that are unknown to you and like you don't know what you're getting yourself into. So it's easier to just deal with, you know, the bullshit that you're used to dealing with because you know how to handle that. You know how to wrap your mind around it and solve things around drama and bullshit and stress that you've been dealing with in the past, than it is to, you know, have the strength to move forward into the unknown, you know, whether it's good or bad for you. And this is saying, don't give in to the temptations of your past. Don't give in to the temptations of, you know, what you're comfortable with. It's time to get uncomfortable. It's time to embrace the uncomfortable because it's bringing you new opportunities, basically. And I've been taking peeks at the bottom of the deck this month for everyone. And we have the Four of Cups here. Oh, we've got great things coming. So this is kind of like, you know, hidden messages here. It's better to be uncomfortable this month because there are opportunities waiting for you. So this is kind of saying you may be focused on the stresses that are right in front of you, but it's telling you that something better is standing in the doorway waiting for you to come and get it. So releasing, you know, letting go of these stresses, letting it go, saying goodbye, you know, not giving in to staying, you know, not going back to what's comfortable, which is staying focused on these three stupid cups that have been sitting in front of you for however many years, maybe 7, who knows. But it's better to stop looking at this and look at the doorway and embrace that new opportunity. And this is the same thing again, right underneath it. Opportunities. Look, they're both holding cups that they want to give to you. Ace of Cups. Opportunities for healing. Opportunities for emotional growth. Personal growth. You know, just amazing spiritual growth. Your cup will floweth over. Do you see that? When you keep moving forward. It's okay to look back every once in a while, but don't let that prevent you from, you know, leveling up. This is a leveling up for you. And it's great because that's what Capricorns are all about. But I feel like once you get to this leveling up place, I feel like that's it. Like, this is where you're meant to be. There's no more like mountains to climb. I feel like you're going to be at your peak here. And if you do have, you know, other things that you want to climb, they're going to be like not as difficult from here on out. At least for a long while. So I this is a very good time for you. Just don't be afraid of moving forward. Don't be afraid of embracing the uncomfortable, because it's going to feel uncomfortable for a while. You're not going to feel like yourself for a little while, and you shouldn't be feeling like yourself because you're going into something new. So there you go, Capricorn. I hope that you enjoyed this reading, and please like, share, and subscribe. I really appreciate all of you who are subscribing. You're really filling my heart with joy. I really appreciate it. Okay, I will see you in June, Capricorn. Have a great May. Take care.